What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Tone 202, and yes, that is a green screen. I'm about to head outside. That's why I had the shades on. Heading outside. But this is going to be another video about why I left Atlanta. It's going to be under the Why I Left Atlanta series. And I'm starting to look at different cities to live in. For those of you who've been looking at those videos, I did not plan on moving back to the inner city of Atlanta, but I did plan on moving back to Kennesaw so I can further my education because I wanted to go to a little school there, buy a nice little condo out there, and go into the city every now and then. So a lot of you think that I hate Atlanta, and I don't. Don't come here if you hate it. And I was like, I never said I hated Atlanta. It was a culture shock for me. But so I was just looking at cities, good cities to, move to. Once you get your degree, you're looking at, okay, where am I going? If I don't like where I'm at, I'm not saying that I don't like where I'm at, but you just want to look around. But even before I got my degree, I had planned on living in Kennesaw. So that's the thing. And my degree is in healthcare administration, so working for the CDC isn't too far fetched. Um, just throwing that out there as somewhere that I might apply to, or some offshoot of the CDC, and do some contract work for them. But uh, I was looking at some reports, and some reports say Atlanta's a good place to move to. Great summer job, great time for summer jobs. Had a boom in summer jobs. Then I came across this article, and this article reads, the title reads, Atlanta job growth expected to drop by 20,000 by 2019. I'm like, isn't that just around the corner? Aren't we over halfway through this year? I'm like, by the next, what, 5 months, 20,000 jobs are going to drop? I'm like, I just had to read it like, wait, what? It says this report is made by government and regulations. So somebody did some statistical work and came out with this number. And you guys can read it. It's by the Atlanta Business Chronicle. So the Atlanta Business Chronicle wrote this, not me. And I'm not trying to dog Atlanta once again. It's just that I want to start looking at different markets, and there's that. So 20,000 is a lot. That's a significant drop in jobs. Now, of course, I'm thinking, is this job with people who have degrees? Because, there's a lot of colleges in Atlanta, and a lot of those, and they're good colleges, they're good accredited colleges. And those people are coming out of there, looking for places to live. And some people are migrating to Texas and, going to, Washington, D.C., and so on and so forth. But some of this reads, I'm just going to glance through it real quick. Job growth in Atlanta expected to significantly drop over the next 3 years, according to the new report for the Economical Forecast Center at Georgia State University. Atlanta will add 65,500 jobs, 17,400 premium jobs in the calendar year of 2017, 51,800 jobs, 13,100 premium jobs. So there's some difference in jobs and in premium jobs. And in 2018, and 47,200 jobs, 11,400 premium in 2019 on a statewide level. That's throughout all of Georgia. That's not just talking about Atlanta. Georgia employment will gain 86,100 jobs, 22,300 premium in the calendar year of 2017, 72,800 jobs, 17,700 premium in 2018, and 68,300 and 16,400 premium in 2019. There is good news for workers in Georgia, as the school noted. Nominal personal income will rise 4.6% in 2017. So has that happened down there? I'm not sure. It says 5.3% in 2018 and 5.5% in 2019. The strong dollar trading partner growth woes and factories beyond American borders will continue to have a moderating impact on Georgia's manufacturing corporate section, gaining, according to Georgia State professor, I don't know how to say his name, and the Economic Forecast Center. The slowing down in okay, so that's what's really going on. They're talking about the manufacturing. So the slowing down in the manufacturing is mostly attributed to the external factors, okay, as this doctor wrote in a quarterly forecast of Georgia and Atlanta published on August 23rd, 2017. So the manufacturing industry is one of the places that they have targeted. And plus, this report came from 2016 and it's going up, so it was already written. Let me see when it was published. It says it's published August 2013. Okay, so they did the research, wrote the paper, and then they did a forecast. Is what they did. And they're talking. It just goes on to talk about the manufacturing. It shows on it. Okay, now they're talking about the corporate sector. Corporate sector is adding 11,000 jobs in the first half of 2017, compared to 20,900 jobs added in the second half of 2016. The manufacturing sector decreased by 3,200 jobs from January through June of 2017. It had added 3,800 jobs in the last half of 2016. So they're talking about a fluctuating market. Then they're talking about another catalyst is information technology, and they go on to read it. But nonetheless, there's a lot of information there. But just for them to, come up with the number of 20,000, they're taking that from manufacturing, IT. Right now, they're like, hey, Atlanta is a good place to be if you want to, if you're in the IT world, like go to Atlanta. So there's some good and some bad, but they are still expecting a significant drop and in the job market in Atlanta. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Atlanta is not the only one about to get hit with that. You look at each city, you're going to find a significant drop in each city. I just think the job market is just going to start depreciating, and the attrition rate is about to explode. That's just the way I think. Now, of course, I'll look more into that. And once again, I'm not picking on Atlanta. But the thing is that since I made those videos, a lot of people from Atlanta have been contacting me. And not everybody has as much time on their hands as I do, which I won't have as soon as I get into law school. That's all going to change. And but nonetheless, so I can look up this information and just go through it and make videos about it and just ask you guys pretty much what you think, And for you angry people who don't know how to have a conversation, just keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to talk to you. But those of you just want to be angry, just, be angry somewhere else. We don't want to talk to you. But for those of you who want to be civil, your job can very well be on the line. That's just the God's honest truth. Your job could be, if you're in the manufacturing field, you're in the IT field. If you're in the IT field, you're good right now. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to understand what they're talking about, premium jobs. They could be talking about jobs with golden umbrellas. Those are executive jobs, and some high management jobs, not just the shirt and tie. Manufacturing has high management jobs too. I worked in the manufacturing world for a good bit. Our bosses didn't run around with shirt and tie on. They ran around and looked like us, but nonetheless, you know, making 100 grand a year, you know, fixing them cars and whatnot. But those jobs could be at risk. Here's the thing about management: the higher you go, the most likely when the job crunches come, that you're going to be the first one to aim at. When they start doing these mergers, like what hospitals are doing right now, they're merging. When they start doing those mergings, guess who they aim at? Top management. They aim at the $150,000 people. They try to see how old they are, how much use they can get up out of them. See if they're worth having there or not. You know, right now there's a lot of merging going on in the hospital sector because standalone complexes is not working anymore. Those are hospitals who don't want to join, and they have never joined a group. You know, they don't want to do that. They don't want to be a part of an HMO system and, you know, so on and so forth. Well, guess what? You're going to get, here's what's going to happen to you. If you're public, then a corporation is going to buy you out. And then they're going to kick all you stubborn people out. That's what's going to happen. They're going to buy 51% of your company on the trade. I'm just saying, that's what's going to happen. And they're going to kick all the stubborn doctors and CEOs out. And all the shareholders, they're going to buy out all the shareholders in one fell swoop. And that's it. They'll just acquire you. You know, Children's Hospital will just buy you. PNC, bought. Nationwide, bought. They'll do that because they got the coin to do it. They're not even going to think about it twice. Heck, they might do it, close your hospital, move your hospital, and buy the property and build a brand new hospital on top of it. Because that's what they're doing. They're like, we don't want none of y'all. Everybody's fired. That's how hospitals are doing now. You know, ain't no love in business. So, just want to give a shout out, you know, to the folks out there in Atlanta. Let you guys know that there is a job crunch coming. You know, get your education up, get your certificates up. You know, if you guys listen to any of my videos, you know I'm talking about having more than one source of income. You know what I'm saying? Get your legal hustles on. Because they could walk up to you, and this has happened to me before, and, you know, don't come back. And you can't fight it. It might be an at-will state, which means they could fire you at will. You know? And if that happens, hey, here's your walking papers. We'll mail you your last check or direct deposit. You know, that shows you how, you know, old I am. They would mail the check. You know, you get it a week and a half later, it piss you off. But nonetheless, you know, your last check for your last few days will come in direct deposit. And you're thinking, how can I stretch 3 days checks when I'm used to getting them 2-week big dogs? Not anymore. Not from this company. Always have a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, Miss Phyllis? Miss Phyllis will tell you, have a backup plan. If you're older person and you're in school, keep that up. Don't let nothing be like, maybe I shouldn't do it. Nah, keep rocking with that. Keep doing that. Do that till the wheels fall off. Get that education. If somebody's trying to discourage you, don't go around them. If they're trying to tell you, nah, man, you don't need a degree. What's that going to do for you? Tell them, you don't need a degree because my degree is going to do nothing for you. And keep rocking. Don't let any of these people who do something else and don't understand what you're doing try to convince you that what you're doing is not worth it. No. Get yourself a 5-year plan. Like, I got me a 5-year plan. Well, my 5-year plan is actually almost finished. I'm about to get another one. I'm starting another 5-year plan. My next 5-year plan is hopefully to get in and out of law school and be a lawyer. And I'm thinking about either opening my own practice, but that takes a while, or becoming some type of lobbyist for opening my own doing my own something because I don't want to work for nobody. I want to work with them. So, I mean, I can try that now, open an LLC, but I don't have any experience that in that in hospital management department to where I can say, yeah, I know how to, nah. I have management experience all day. Been doing that all my life, but never inside of a hospital. So anyway, it's your boy Tone 202, man. Love you guys. Holla at me. Let me know what you think.